My name is Manuel Morales. I'm 20 years old. I'm a cadet from the Maritime University of the Caribbean, and today I'm going to talk to you about maritime navigation, specifically about coastal and celestial navigation. So, if you are related to maritime field or you are a future maritime marine officer, this is a must thing to know. So, keep watching. When we talk about coastal navigation, we're just talking about the navigation style you apply when you're near to the coast, no more than 200 miles far away from the coast to be exact. And this kind of navigation is very important, since the closer you get to the coast, the more probability you have to run aground. So it's very important to keep an eye on the water deepness and the marine ground you have below you if you want to avoid an accident. So coastal navigation is concerned with two main things, with position lines and notable points. Position lines are, well, lines, but that could be curved or straight, on which the ship position is located. By the other hand, we have the notable points. The notable points help to obtain the position lines, since these points work as reference points. But to consider a point as notable, it must have two things. First, it must be perfectly visible from the sea, and second, it must appear on the nautical chart. Also, here become essential two tools: gyroscopic compass and magnetic compass. A gyroscopic compass is a type of non-magnetic compass which is based on a fast spinning disk and the rotation of the Earth to find geographical direction automatically. An advantage of the gyroscopic compass is that it isn't affected by the magnetic field of the Earth, so you may have always be able to find true north. And the magnetic compass that uses the magnetic field to show north is also used on the ship. These tools are necessary to have a good orientation combined with the nautical chart. Now let's talk about celestial navigation, also known as astronavigation. That is just another thing. I mean, it's completely different from the coastal navigation. This kind of navigation is used since many years ago by the old marines to find their path during the long night of the sea. Astronavigation is the ancient and modern practice of position fixing that enables a navigator to transition through space without having to rely on estimated calculation or dead reckoning to know their position. Celestial navigation uses sights or angular measurements taken between celestial body, like the sun, the moon, a planet, or a star, and the visible horizon. The sun is the most commonly used, but navigators can also use the moon, a planet, Polaris, or one of the 57 other navigational stars, whose coordinates are tabulated in the nautical almanac and air almanacs. In this navigation is used the nautical sextant, which is an instrument that allows you to measure the angular distance between 2 points of the coast or celestial bodies, usually are the sun and the horizon. Knowing the elevation of the sun and the time of the day, the latitude at which the observer is located can be determined. And in a nutshell, it is important to note that this kind of navigation is still required by the IMO, even though this navigation is pretty old. I mean, it is used since thousands of years ago, but the IMO required this as by security. This kind of navigation is a backup of the navigation history of the ship. That's why the IMO required this. And well, I'm completely sure that there's a lot of stuff to talk about regarding to maritime navigation. I mean, this video is pretty short, but I don't have too much time, so that's it. I hope you like it and hope to see you very soon.